Hey guys, what is up? It's Jay and welcome to another Mario Maker video where I show you my levels. Also, just fair warning, I am very sick. I don't know what it is, I have to take antibiotics and shit like that. So, I'm not going to be all there, I guess. But anyway, this is new Super Kaizo Bros U training. See, I'm already screwing up. So this is another mini, I guess, a mini zone level. I call them zones, or it's a multi-area level where it uses the infinite checkpoint thing, whatever that is, where you can go back through and it'll save your progress. But there are no coin collecting things. You don't collect the coins. So I'm going to explain everything because this will be a little confusing when you realize there aren't any coins. So I'm going to go into the edit mode and show you because I cannot do all of them, but I know people can. Well, I mean, I can do all of them, it just takes forever. And so the first thing we're going to do is, you'll notice that it says beat any. So you can beat any one of them. You have to beat one of them. So basically, if you go, you can't go down here, and then if you get that, but I guess I can show you if you get that, because you have to do this to get over here, but you can't get through because there's a one-way gate there. So you have to be down here in order to jump up and be able to get that key. So as long as you're out in this area, you can't beat the level. You can't just run through and beat the level. So, and I made it so you can't get up either. You can't get back through. So you fall down, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I made 6 stages, whatever. You can hit this power block, I guess, but that won't do anything but kill like 2 of those munchers and those guys. But anyway, so these are the different sections. I'm going to show you them. I might not be able to do them very well. They just, like I said, they take forever. So this first section is put the shell on, and I want you to have some type of power-up, or some type of thing. So this is a mid-air shell jump. So basically what you're going to do is while you're in the middle of the air, you're going to be pressing, you let go of the D-pad when you jump, and then press left and then right very quickly. You only press left for 1 frame, and then it's really hard to do. The button input is extremely difficult. But you saw before where he kind of dropped it. It's because he's throwing it, like, there we go, like towards the camera. But when you do it, oh, here, so throw that away. When you actually do it all the way, you'll jump over, you'll go over to that saw, and then it'll take the helmet off so you don't stay with a power up. You go through. So I'll show you. Then you go here, you go through this pipe, and those donut blocks, or not donut, bumper blocks, are so that the shell doesn't bounce back at you, and you can't go through there and die. So you get the mushroom to be able to take this hit, and then you go through and beat the level. So you take this door, and it takes you here, and now if you really want to, you can finish the level. But if you decide to not finish the level, and you decide to go back for another one, you have to beat another one. You can go beat the same one again if you really want to. And you can go beat, I did kind of what Carl did with his social studies level, where you can beat the same one over and over again if you really want to. That's the point of this. You're allowed to beat whatever you want, and so that's why it says any. It means you can beat whichever ones you want. So let's go through and show the rest of them. The second one I will not be able to do, mostly because I suck at them. But this is obviously P-switch jumps. There's a fucking P-switch right there. See, I can do that much, but I really can't do anything else. I can't really get the jump correctly, but I know that there's people who can and people who want to try, and I know how to do it. I'm just really bad at timing. So then there's this one, which that one I'm better at. So obviously I did it first try, and then you just wait. That way there's no P-switch active when you go through the pipe, just in case. I don't know if I set anything up to where it would mess up anything But just in case, that way there's nothing happening, it's back to normal. Then you go back here. Then you can just do this all over again. And then we're going to go to the third section. And I actually accidentally made it so that I can't add any more warp pipes. I can add pipes, but I can't put him through them. So this one right here is by far the easiest one. I probably should have put this one first, but I didn't. This is just spin jumping and wall spin jumping. Easy. This is the one I used to beat the level, like to upload it. So you go through that one, it takes you back here, and then you go back to where you were. Alright, so let's go to number 4. Number 4 is regular shell jumps, sort of. So you can see the shell bouncing off the wall. And if you notice, here, oh, I did also make it so you could go back through all the pipes. If you think, oh, this one's too hard for me, you can go back through it. So I didn't explain these up here. So if you look there, the shell is only in the air. I made it so it looks like the shell's in the air, so it looks like mid-air shell jump. And that's the only way I could think to describe it using just the items in the game. This one's obviously all P-switches, so it's obviously you have to do something with P-switches. The only thing is P-switch jumps. So this one shows coins on top of piranha plants, on top of blocks, which is normal when you think about having to spin jump off of them to another platform, things like that. That's pretty normal. But yeah, this one, it looks like it's bouncing off the wall, which is usually synonymous with shell jumps. So let's put that one on for our safety. And notice in the last one I gave you a mushroom. So that way if you get hit, you can just and actually I'll show you now that I think about it. Here, let me no, get back here. So what I was gonna do, trying to make it so that I lose the helmet, but I guess whatever. In this one, I did make it so that you can get out of here. If you notice that vine there, so if you fall or something, then you can get out of there. That's basically it, and it goes that way throughout the entire thing. So this one we're just gonna do the shell jump, and this one is a little difficult. You gotta stand kind of close. This one's a little bit more difficult than I was hoping for, but there's nothing I can do about it. There we go. So that's that, and then this one you can do one of two ways. Oops, not that. Well, you can do that too, but you can do it where you. This is how Yontu did it. You can do that, or you can do the intended way and do that. So either way, both of them work. There was no way that I could do it where you could do one but not the other. So, you know, whatever. And then you get back over here, and then you can, again, either beat the level or go back over here, and then you lose your power up and you just start back over again. So let's go to the 5th area, which I believe it's the 5th area. Yep, okay, so you can see the blocks there, and they're like in a zigzag kind of form with the spikes in another zigzag form. The opposite, basically, zigzag. Usually, people will know that's wall jumping, and that's what it is. It's wall jumping. So this one, I could also have done the same thing, but this one, look, okay, so I have these one-way walls here. So I'm going to show you what happens. So basically, don't get hit, because if you get hit, then you're basically asking to die. So if you get hit, you just run back. So basically here, let me show you. You just, if like say you got hit here, you're like, oh well, I don't want to run back. So then you know, or you don't want to get hit, so you run back. Okay, and then okay, I got hit again. Use mushroom again, and start over, and then you'll eventually learn the pattern. This one's hot. Nope. So, and then now I make it so you can't go forward, so you have to go back again. So, that's basically that. And then, so basically you go here, 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 jump around, here, 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 here. Jump around, whip around, get on here, about here. You'll jump over this way. You'll go to about here, and then it'll jump up this way. So that's how you do that. You can also get hit here if you think you can make it the rest of the way. So if you think you can make it the rest of the way, you can get hit here and go like this and just finish it that way. So that's how you do that. And then it's going to give you a mushroom just in case you lost your mushroom. Then you go down the pipe, and then it does the same thing over again. And then now we're going to go through the 5th area, which is the hardest, probably. Oops. If you don't count the mid-air. But this one, so you start here, and you're going to have to lose this power-up. And that's basically so that if you do this and you say, I don't want to do this anymore, you have to lose your power-up to go back. That way you're not stealing your power-up and going back into the other areas. And I should have done that for the other ones where you get helmets, but I didn't. Or I should have made it so that you get hit to leave and you get hit to enter. I don't know. You can still leave though. Whatever. You can still leave with it. There's no way around it. But that way if you try to beat the level, you don't leave with it. So you hit the top muncher here. So this is just telling you basically what you got to do. And Yantu got this on the first try basically right here. Because this is pretty obvious what you have to do. So you just basically got to be careful where that one lands. But he didn't get this part, so he dropped one through the gap by accident. So through that gap, I'll just show you what happens. So if you do that and you're like, oh well, I can't go on now, I can't go through, so this goes here, you go through, reset it, and now you just start over again. If you happen to just fall through and screw up, but not kill the munchers, you can just go back up basically. So do that. So if that was to fall through, then you could just fall through, and you wouldn't be able to do anything with that actually. So you'd have to start over. But if you just fell straight through, and like say you had this placed here and then you accidentally just dropped down and you didn't land back on the power block, you could just go right back up and everything would be still in place. Alright, so then you go over here, then you do one of these. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do there. That one. So this one you need to make a little stack. That's the cool thing about power blocks is you can stack them up and use them as a ladder. So then you want to go over. So now there's 3 here. So now that's a little bit of a puzzle. You got to figure out what to do. So I just put the first one up there. Use that one. Do that. Get over. You didn't have to use that power block there. You could have used both of them and then just jumped over. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. But then you get through here and then you're basically... Oh. Well, I have a power up so I can get through that. So if you missed that mushroom... Then you get through here, and then that's the last one. So basically, if you really wanted to, you could have beat this with just one of them. So, but then you get the key, and then you go through here, and then basically this drops you. You get 3 1-ups and the 1-up on the pole. Mostly that was because I totally forgot if the 1-up on the flagpole counted towards your 3 1-ups when you play the challenges. So if you play the challenges and you need those 3 1-ups. I made sure that there was 3 just in case, and I don't know if that one actually gives it to you because I don't play the challenges enough to know that if the end goal actually gives you that as a 1-up for your actual 100-man challenges. So just in case, whatever. Anyway, but that's the end of this level. Hope you guys liked it. I will be making some more infinite checkpoint levels because they're really fun. I have a few that I haven't uploaded yet that are part of my Camp Kaizo thing. If you guys remember the Camp Kaizo one, I put out where it was like different zones just along the path, and it just had a couple things to learn. I have those where it's one thing each, like where one's a shell level and it's an infinite checkpoint level, but it's learning how to do shell tricks, and then one's bombs, one, things like that. So hopefully those will be out soon. I don't know. Anyway, but that's the end for this. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.